Hello, I'd like to welcome everyone to the 2023 Annual Tax Billing Briefing. My name is Eric Anderson, and I am your narrator for this year's tax briefing. Thank you to the internal partners, external partners, and to the members of the public who are viewing this tax billing briefing. During the briefing, you will be presented with information on the annual billing of property taxes, tax rates, revaluation, the Homes Program, sample bills, annexations, and tax district maps. A tax billing briefing packet is available. The packet contains additional information and documents. For more information about the Office of the Tax Collector, please visit the website at tax.mecnc.gov. During this presentation, I will review the tax cycle and other important property tax information, tax rates for the county and surrounding municipalities, the Fire Protection Service District taxes and what they mean, the Law Enforcement Service District taxes, also referred to as police taxes, and what they mean, and the available payment options. We will also go over the revaluation, the Homes Program, and Annual Tax Billing Frequently Asked Questions, or FAQs. I will only highlight a few frequently asked questions. There are more FAQs with detailed responses in the Annual Billing Tax Briefing packet. And after that, we will look at some sample bills, specifically a real estate tax bill and a property tax notification, annexations, and finally, the Municipal Service District maps. Here are some important dates to remember. January 1st, 2023. Real estate and personal property are listed based on the owner of record on the deed. July 31st, 2023. Real estate and personal property tax bills are mailed to the owner of record as of January 1st of 2023. July 31st of 2023. Property tax notification letters are mailed to the owner of record as of January 1st of 2023. September 1st of 2023, real estate and personal property tax bills are due. October 2023, tax bills for those properties whose tax values were under formal appeal will be mailed. Public utilities and state certified bills are also mailed. January 5th, 2024. The last day to pay the 2023 tax bills without interest. January 6th of 2024, interest begins to accrue on delinquent real estate and personal property tax bills. And February of 2024, delinquent real estate and personal property tax payers will be notified that they may be advertised in the local newspaper. Let's review some important tax information. Approximately 221,000 real estate and personal property tax bills and 197,000 property tax notifications will be mailed at the end of July 2023. The fiscal year for Mecklenburg County and the surrounding municipalities is between July 1st and June 30th of each year. This is the period for which taxes are levied in accordance with North Carolina General Statute 143C-1-1D14. Neither Mecklenburg County nor the municipalities offer discounts. We are unable to waive interest. The last day to pay the tax bills without accruing interest is Friday, January 5th, 2024. Interest will begin to accrue on unpaid tax bills on Saturday, January 6, 2024. Interest will accrue at a rate of 2% for January and an additional 0.75% each month thereafter, beginning on the first day of the month in accordance with NCGS 105-360A. Tax payments submitted by mail are deemed received as of the date shown on the postmark affixed by the United States Postal Service. All other metered stamped tax payments are deemed received on the day they are received in the office. This includes Pitney Bowes and other in-house metered machines. There are no exceptions. And lastly, Failure to receive a notice does not invalidate the tax, nor change the terms of payment per NCGS 105-348. Each year, tax rates are reviewed and approved by the local governing body. Taxes may increase or decrease from the prior year. Some examples of why tax rates may increase or decrease include changes in tax rates as a result of annexation, newly adopted service district taxes or fees, newly acquired taxable property, or assessment values. For fiscal year 2024, the tax rate for Mecklenburg County is $0.4731 per $100 of assessed value. 2023-24 tax rates are provided on our website. To view the tax rate page, please go to tax.mecnc.gov and click on Tax Rates. The website provides all current tax rates, solid waste fees, and other tax information. There is also information on how to calculate the property tax rate and a property tax calculator. For instance, to calculate your 2023 county taxes, take the value of your property, divide by 100, and multiply by $0.4731. The owner of a $200,000 house will have an annual Mecklenburg County tax bill of $946.20. In addition, the annual tax brochure, detailing tax rates in tax jurisdiction areas, will be available in August. Let's cover the Fire Protection Service Districts next. In fiscal year 2012, Mecklenburg County created 5 Fire Protection Service Districts. Property owners in unincorporated Mecklenburg County pay for fire protection and emergency services through the Fire Protection Service District tax. Taxpayers in unincorporated areas pay this rate because their property is not located in a municipality. Fire protection services are covered through the municipal tax rates if the property is in a town or city. The Fire Protection Service districts include the City of Charlotte, including Pineville, Cornelius, Davidson, Huntersville, and Mid-Hill. Prior to fiscal year 2012, fire protection costs for these areas were paid for by all taxpayers. Now, the residents are responsible for paying the Fire Protection Service District tax for the residence area. The cost for providing fire protection services is different for each area, and as a result, the tax rate varies per district. Please note that payment of the Fire Protection Service District tax is mandatory, and the tax constitutes a lien on the property. Fire Protection Service District taxes are billed as part of the property tax bills and notifications. The Fire Protection Services District tax will appear on the bill in the Bill Line Items section. The description will appear as fire tax. Here is a map of the Fire Protection Service districts. Mecklenburg County has 6 law enforcement service districts in the unincorporated area of the county, which includes the City of Charlotte, Cornelius, Davidson, Huntersville, Mid-Hill, and Pineville. Every property located within the unincorporated areas of Mecklenburg County is included in one of these 6 districts. Taxpayers in unincorporated areas pay this rate because their property is not located in a municipality. Police services are covered through the municipal tax rates if the property is in a town or city. Please note that payment of the Law Enforcement Service District tax is mandatory, and the tax constitutes a lien on the property. Property owners in the unincorporated area will find the Law Enforcement Service District tax included on their bill in the Bill Line Items section. The description will appear as police tax. Here is a map of the Law Enforcement Service districts. There are 5 payment options for a real estate or personal property tax bill. Taxpayers can pay with cash, check or money order, credit or debit card, electronic check e-check, or via their online banking system. Please note that the online banking option to pay from a taxpayer's personal bank account is not recommended for payment of taxes. Any interest accrued due to a rejected payment cannot be removed from the tax bill. The Office of the Tax Collector encourages taxpayers to use tax.mecnc.gov/services/pay for online payment. The payment option insert, shown here, provides a quick reference tool for taxpayers and is included with the property tax bills. The Payment Options insert provides taxpayers with important information about check payments and tax bill number requirements. It also provides instructions for cash, check and money order, credit and debit cards, e-checks, and online banking payments. Forte Payment Systems processes all online and telephone payments on behalf of the Office of the Tax Collector. The telephone number to pay by phone is 800-994-1026. The online payments link is tax.mecnc.gov/services/pay. With Forte, taxpayers can now pay multiple bills at one time. Taxpayers no longer have to select the type of bill they wish to pay. If a taxpayer elects to pay by e-check, he or she is required to enter their bank account number twice, which should reduce the number of returned checks due to incorrect account information. If you have a question or need to speak to Forte customer service, they can be reached at 866-290-5400. State law mandates that the county reappraise or revaluate all properties within its jurisdiction at least every 8 years. Mecklenburg County conducts a revaluation every 4 years to be closer to market value. The new values became effective January 1, 2023. Notices of the 2023 real estate assessed value were mailed on March 17, 2023, to all Mecklenburg County property owners. Informal reviews were allowed within 30 days of receipt of the Notice of Real Estate Assessed Value. Residents were able to file a formal appeal request with the Board of Equalization and Review, or BER, until June 9, 2023. Please note that the tax bills are now based on the new values. For more information on the revaluation, please visit reval.mecnc.gov. The Helping Out Mecklenburg's Homeowners with Economic Support Program, otherwise known as HOMES, is a county-created seasonal program. This year, there is a partnership with the City of Charlotte. The program is designed to help reduce the cost of annual home ownership. A flyer was mailed with the 2023 tax bills. The program season opened on July 1st of 2023. Applications must be submitted and postmarked by November 17th of 2023. The program is managed by the Department of Community Resources, Community Resource Center. Qualified applicants can receive up to $660 in assistance towards the tax bill within the City of Charlotte and $426 in assistance towards the tax bill for those outside of Charlotte but in the county, including the surrounding towns. Please visit mecnc.gov/forhomes to download an application in English or Spanish. You may call 980-314-HOME or 4663 or email forhomes@mecnc.gov for more information. We will cover a few frequently asked questions with answers. For additional FAQs with answers, please see your annual billing tax briefing packet. Frequently asked questions for tax collections include: Question: what can cause my taxes to increase? Answer: Taxes may increase from the prior year for any one of the following reasons. The assessed value increased due to reappraisal or if certain improvements were made to the property. A change in the tax rate by the Charlotte City Council and/or town or county commissioners. Additional taxable property was acquired, real or personal. Property is subject to both city and county taxes due to annexation. Or the solid waste fee was increased or is newly applicable. Question: if I sold my house during the year, why did I get a tax bill? Answer: because North Carolina tax law requires that the tax bill is sent to the owner of record as of January the 1st. The tax bill should either be forwarded to the new owner or be returned to the office of the tax collector with the new owner's name and address, if available. Frequently asked questions for solid waste fees. Question: why are there 2 solid waste fees on my bill? Answer: there is a municipality solid waste fee in Charlotte and Huntersville that funds residential solid waste collection and disposal. The Mecklenburg County solid waste fee funds recycling and waste reduction programs, not trash collection. Question: what happens if I do not pay the solid waste fee? Answer: the tax lien will remain on the property, and the property is subject to enforced collections. Frequently asked questions for payments includes: question: what credit cards can I use? Answer: American Express, Discover, MasterCard, and Visa. All these questions and much more are included in your packet. There are several different bill types that are included in the annual billing. The bill types include real estate property tax bills, individual personal property, and business personal property tax bills. The property tax notifications are sent to taxpayers who escrow their property taxes with their mortgage lender. Each bill, except for the property tax notification, has 6 sections. They are: bill information, property description, property values, Mecklenburg tax allocation, bill line items, and the payment stub. Let's take a few moments to review each of them. The first section to review is the bill information. The bill information section includes the bill number, printed in red, the name and address of the owner, the date the bill was mailed, the due date, and the date that interest begins, with information about interest if the bill is not paid timely. The second section is the property description. This section provides a description of the property, including the address and parcel number for real estate bills. Individual personal and business personal property bills do not have a parcel number. The third section is property values. It includes the value of the property and the total taxable value, which is the amount being taxed. This section also reflects exclusions, exemptions, and deferments, if applicable. The fourth section is the Mecklenburg tax allocation. The Mecklenburg tax allocation displays how each taxpayer's county tax dollars are allocated to the service areas in the budget: education and literacy, county services, and governmental facilities. The next section contains the bill line items. The bill line items section contains all the applicable taxes and fees being assessed to the parcel, including the tax rate for each item and the amount of tax due on each line item. The last section of the tax bills is the payment stub. The payment stub section provides a perforated stub to be returned with a check or money order payment. The payment stub includes the bill number, printed in red, the date the bill was generated, the due date, the amount due by date to avoid interest, the total amount of taxes and fees due, the return address for payment, and the scan line used by the county's lockbox vendor. We will now look over the property tax owner notification. The purpose of this notification is to inform the property owner of the tax amount and the company that requested the bill information for payment. Typically, Mortgage and property management companies send their payments in bulk by November 15th. The property tax notification, like the property tax bill, has a bill information section, property description section, property values section, Mecklenburg tax allocation section, and the bill line item section. The owner notification and property tax notification does not have a payment stub. The mortgage lender field is indicated on the notification on the first page, printed in red. The back of the bill and property tax notification contains pertinent information. This includes the location where payments can be made in person, information on appealing the assessed value for personal property, tax relief eligibility, interest accrual for late payments, who is responsible for the payment of taxes when a property is sold, and contact information for the taxpayer should they have questions. Please note that the Office of the Tax Collector is located in the Valerie C. Woodard Center at 3205 Freedom Drive, Suite 3000, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28208. Use entrance D or E to access the office. Next, we will look at the annexations. The Charlotte City Council adopted a series of ordinances approving annexations of several city and county-owned properties. The annexations are Eastfield Station on August 22, 2022, Crestwood, Charlotte, Phase 9 on September 26, 2022, Orchard Creek, also September 26, 2022, Cardinal Creek on December 12, 2022, Avery Place, February 27, 2023, Mallard Wood Phase 4, February 27, 2023, Evolve North Lake, February 27, 2023, Garrison Industrial Phase 1, March 13, 2023, River District Preserve East, March 13, 2023, Mount Holly Riverside, April 24, 2023, and Galloway Ridge, May 22, 2023. For additional information about the annexations, please visit www.charlotteplanning.org. The town of Huntersville annexed the following areas: The Hills, approved on April 3, 2023, Camden property, May 2, 2023, and the Brownlee property, approved on May 15, 2023. For additional information about these annexations for the town of Huntersville, please visit www.huntersville.org/652/annexations. The following map shows the municipal service districts, also known as special districts, within the immediate Uptown Charlotte area and South End. Districts 1, 2, and 3 are in Uptown Charlotte. District 4 is in South End. Districts 2 and 3 are included in District 1. Therefore, the tax rates for Districts 2 and 3 include the tax rate for District 1. This map depicts Municipal Service District 5 in the University area. This is a map of Municipal Service District 6 in the South Park area. Thank you so much for viewing this year's annual tax briefing. We hope that you find this information helpful. If you would like a copy of the tax briefing packet or have questions, please contact Ashley Levy, Brandy Murray, or Veronica Trice.